Okay, so giving some backstory on the paragraph before the one I'm about to read, and I'm going to be talking about the Levitical breastplate and where the 12 stones came from. Right before what I'm about to read, members of each of the 12 tribes had committed sin against God, and it was found out. They all admitted that they did these things, and what they did is some of them took idols and they buried them so they could worship them later. Some of them sacrificed their children. Some of them did all these evil, wicked things against God. Kenaz, Kenaz, had become their leader. And so he was the one that had to cast judgment against all these people for what they had done against God. And they all admitted it. And this is one of the things they did, just one of them, so I can go into the next part. It says, continuing his questions, Kenaz came to Manasseh, one of the 12 tribes, and he said, "We have not observed the Sabbath to sanctify it," Ephraim said. "We have been pleased to pass our sons and our daughters through the fire." That's basically sacrificing your children to Moloch, where they burn the kids on the hands of the idol, according to the custom of the Amorites. And the Amorites were of the fallen angel bloodline, the giants and all that. And Benjamin said, "We desire to test whether the law of God emanated from God or from Moses." So they're testing God and Moses. Kenaz thereupon entered all their replies in a book and recited them before the Lord. And the Lord said, "Take these men and everything that belongs to them, and bring them down to the river Pishon. There shalt thou burn them with fire." Kenaz said, "Shall we also burn the precious stones which are priceless, or shall we dedicate them to thee?" And the Lord said, "If God would take the accursed, then why not also the men? Take the books and the precious stones and keep them until I make known to thee what thou shalt do with them and how thou shalt destroy them. Because fire will not consume them, but the men shall be consumed with the fire. And they shall say to the people, Thus shall be done to the man who turneth his heart away from the Lord. When they are consumed by the fire, then take the precious stones which fire will not injure and which iron will not break, and place them on the top of the mountain by the side of the new altar. And there I shall command the thick clouds to cause their dew to fall upon them, and thus destroy them. And I shall command my angels to take these stones and cast them into the depths of the sea." And in the Testament of Solomon, you find out all the demons live in the ocean, so that's probably why they were cast there. "So that they shall no more be seen, and to bring up to me instead of them 12 stones which are more precious than those. These thou shalt place in the ephod and in the breastplate, and sanctify them to me." So those are the 12 stones. The top left or top right being the tribe of Judah, which it says the builders rejected the chief cornerstone. That's the tribe of Judah, the Lion of Judah, which is Jesus Christ. And the builders are Nimrod all the way back to Cain, which is now the Masons. According to Kenaz, fetching everything found upon these sinners, said to the people, "Ye have seen the miracles and the wonders which the Lord has shown us until this very day, and how he has made known unto us these sinning men, so that they have been requited according to their deeds. Now cursed be the man who acts in the same manner in Israel." And the peoples answered, "Amen." Thus those men perished in the flames. After this Kenaz wished to test the stones in the fire, but the fire was extinguished. He then took the iron and tried to crush them in pieces, but the iron slipped away from them. Even the books he placed in the water in order to destroy them, but the water became dry upon them. Kenaz then burst forth in praise to God, saying, "Blessed be the Lord, for this day he has wrought miracles and wonders with the sons of men." When they sinned and did not deny their guilt, he then took the stones and the books of the law and placed them on the mount by the new altar, just as God had commanded him. And upon the altar he offered sacrifices of peace offerings, and all the people ate there together. On that night the Lord did with those stones and books just as he had spoken. And in the morning Kenaz found 12 precious stones, upon which were engraved the names of the sons of Israel. And the Lord said, "Take these stones and place them in the ark together with the tables of the law, until Solomon shall have built a temple dedicated to my name, and shall place them on 2 cherubim. And it shall be as to me a memorial of the children of Israel. And it shall come to pass, when the sin of the children of man shall have been completed by defiling my temple, which they will have made, that I shall take these stones together with the tables of the law, and shall put them in a place whence they were taken of old, and there shall they remain until the end of the world, when I shall visit the inhabitants of the earth. And then I shall take them up, and they shall be an everlasting light to those who love me and keep my commandments. The moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed before that light, for it shall be 7 times more powerful than either of them." Then Kenaz said, "Behold, the innumerable good actions which God has done for man, of which they have been deprived through their sins. Now I know that man's work is nothing but his life is vanity. When he took the stones from the place where they were put, they illuminated the whole earth, just as the sun at noonday. He put them in the ark of the testimony, together with the tables of the covenant, just as the Lord had commanded, and there they remain until this very day.